Hello everyone, welcome back to Chemistry 24/7 series. In this series, we have been exploring the solution for previous year competitive exam papers. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notification. Let's see what's today's problem. This is the problem from CSIR 2019. As per this question, this substrate initially react with benzyl bromide in the presence of diisopropyl ethyl amine and followed by which react with palladium tetrakase that produce a product. So here you can see that there are four options are given. Let's solve together to find the correct option for this question. So the first step of the reaction is this substrate react with benzyl bromide in the presence of diisopropyl ethylamine. So here benzylation takes place. So as per this reaction, so this substrate, especially here you can see that this amine, secondary amine, react with benzyl bromide. Now you see this nitrogen lone pair of electron attacks this carbon, then followed by kick of Br minus, so which produce a N-benzylated intermediate. So now this substrate going to react with palladium tetrakase. So once you see this substrate along with palladium tetrakase, most of them could predict that. So this reaction is Heck reaction. So Heck reaction we have already discussed in our channel, their catalytic cycle, mechanism, and followed by various examples. So if anyone missed that video, you can find the link in the description box below. As per Heck reaction, the initial step of the reaction is the generation of palladium zero catalysis. Since this reaction required palladium zero catalysis. So for our convenience, just rename that. L means triphenyl phosphine. So in our first step of the reaction, the generation of palladium zero catalysis, now this palladium zero insert into this carbon iodine bond by oxidative addition. So resulting the generation of this palladium 2 complex. Now this palladium 2 intermediate undergo pi complex formation with this alkene. So resulting that produce this corresponding intermediate. So the next step of the reaction will be a carbopalladation. So here we need to think about regioselectivity, where our palladium going to migrate or where our aryl part going to migrate. So here you can see that this alkene, there are two active positions. So now we should think about which position palladium going to migrate. So for this we need to think about the electronics of this alkene. So now you can see that. So this carbon attached with this amide group. So therefore this carbon is electron rich carbon. In case of this carbon is electron deficient carbon. So we know that palladium 2 center is electrophilic nature. Therefore our palladium 2 center definitely will move on towards this carbon atom. At the same time, our aryl part going to migrate into this carbon by carbopalladation to produce this corresponding intermediate. The next step of the reaction will be a syn beta hydride elimination. So for this, now you can see that this carbon-carbon bond is rotatable. Therefore, when you rotate, you will get exactly same phase where hydrogen reside. So which produce this corresponding intermediate by syn beta hydride elimination along with generation of this palladium complex, so which then undergo reductive elimination to produce palladium zero catalysis regeneration. So now you see this intermediate now quickly undergo isomerization to produce this corresponding intol as a product. So let's moving on our question. As per our discussion, among the four answer, the correct option for this question is option 2. That's it for today's problem. I hope this video has helped you to understand this question. If you enjoyed this session, just give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe ChemOrgChem for much more content like this. And finally, thanks for watching. Bye bye.